Hello people, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Okay guys, got a post here from Genfinity and I thought I'd share this with you because I thought this was a great little video that's within the post, and it's just people talking about HBAR, and I think this is something that you should watch. It's only a 6-minute video, but it's just some developers who are speaking on Hedera and what they think about this. And so the first guy we've got, I actually covered very recently. It's Milan Regin, and he basically created the merchant terminal for HBAR. So it's basically like you can use your phone to pay, to make payments like you would like a debit card transaction, that kind of thing. And it's using, I think it was via USDC if I remember rightly, but yeah, like I said this before when I covered it, like this guy's gone into the hackathon. I thought it was a great idea. Like I thought it was really good. And if we're talking about a use case that could be globally adopted, that is massive. Because just imagine, every shop that you can think of generally uses card terminals, right? And one of the things that I was saying is like, at the moment, you have it as a thing of, because there's a charge to use a card terminal, they will usually say like, you have to spend a certain amount of money before you can use the card terminal, because otherwise it's not worth it, right? So let's just say you wanted to buy a 40-cent packet of gum or something like that. They will say, hey, it's not even worth us doing the transaction on card there because we're going to get charged at least, like $1 or something like that. I don't know the exact amount, but, like it's going to charge us more than it would be for you for us to receive the money. So we're actually going to be in a negative. But when you come into like using this technology now, you could buy something for a cent and it's not going to matter because it's only fractions of a cent to make the transaction, right? Like it's not going to matter. So they're going to be happy for you to use the terminal either way. Plus it's instant, right? You're using crypto technology, using the Hedera hashgraph. It's going to be instant within like seconds. So look, I think this is a real great use case for Hedera. And we've got him speaking on this, the guy who created this use case. And so, just the things that he was saying, like, I just really resonated with me, to be honest with you. And it's a lot of stuff that I've already been saying to you guys. And this is the thing that I'm telling you about when we're talking about global adoption, right? Like mass adoption. And listen to just the things that he said here. Like, I'm not going to play the video for copyright reasons, but I'll tell you the things that he was saying. He was like, when I created this, I wanted to make it so that people don't have to understand what HBAR is. They don't have to know that they're using HBAR. They don't have to know there's a crypto token. They don't have to understand what crypto is. I just wanted to make something where the people just use it and it just works. They don't have to understand the ins and outs. They just use it. And that's all there is to it. All they know is, hey, you can now use this service. It's going to happen in seconds. It's not going to be a thing where it takes time to go through. There's not going to be any charge or anything like that. It'll just be instant. And it will be very cheap. And so this is the kind of stuff that I've been telling you guys, right? Like when you talk about mass adoption, what we're talking about here is people don't have to understand that it's even being utilized, right? It's just happening in the background. That's what mass adoption is. It's when people can use it who don't even understand that it's being used. It's like, it's behind the scenes. And so like that really resonated with me. And, he's just talking about how he thinks like Hedera is a good network, and the pros as to why he used Hedera like in the network. You then also got another guy who I think he was doing a game, if I remember rightly. I do apologize because I watched this a little bit earlier, so I'm pulling from memory here. But I think he was doing a gaming app via Hedera, and he was saying, look, like this is really good technology. And he said, they're trying to make it again simplified for people who may not even like crypto. They may not want to get involved with Hedera, but they might like the idea of just the game. Again, we're talking mass adoption, right? It's not a thing where you have to like crypto to get involved. It's just, hey, this is a game. If you want it, play with it, give it a go, whatever. But behind the scenes, it's crypto technology that is being utilized. That's what we're talking with mass adoption. And this guy said, look, Hedera could be the home of consumer apps. Like, so this is what we're talking about when we talk about like the potential that Hedera has. And finally, you have Brandon. He's a guy who does podcasts and stuff about HBAR and stuff. I'm not sure if he works for like the HBAR Foundation or anything like that. I'm not sure, but he was just explaining like the fees and how the fees are broken down and how the fees are designated to like the validators, the treasuries, the staking pools, things like that, and he gives like a quick breakdown of that. So overall it's like a really just informative video, but it's also just letting you know like how Hedera is being harnessed and the thought process of where people are when they're trying to utilize this technology. And to me, this is what we're talking about. Like, all I'm hearing when I'm hearing these guys explain how they're trying to make their products is mass adoption, because they're not trying to make it like, hey, this is a crypto product, this is crypto, they're just, look, this is a product, just use the product, just give the product a try. If you like it, then continue to use it. That's what you want. It's not a thing where you've got to force people to be like, this is crypto, embrace crypto. No, it doesn't matter. Because if they like it, they're going to use it. They don't have to understand it. As long as it's being utilized, that's all that matters. Like, people are not going to care, ultimately, about them knowing whether it's crypto or not. Like, for us as people who are like trying to bring value, like hoping that value will come to the network and these developers, they just want the product to be used, ultimately. Because when you start bringing it into things like, is it crypto, is it not, stuff like that, that's things where it could affect whether you actually get sales or clients or not, right? Because you might say, oh, this is a crypto product, and then they might be like, oh, it's crypto, oh, I'm not too keen on that, I'll give it a miss, right? So you could have had a potential sale or customer, but then you tell them it's a crypto product, and that keeps them away. But if they'd have actually have tried it not knowing it's a crypto product, they might have been like, hey, this is really good, I'm going to use this going forward. So it's not a thing where people want to hinder this by potentially saying, hey, it's crypto, and turning people away. They want people to just test it and see if they like it, which they will. What's not to like? It's way better than the current technology that's around, right? This is the new technology, new and improved. So this is what we talk about when we are saying about mass adoption. So really good video here, and I do suggest you guys just check it out. But yeah, as I say, for me, when I look at these kind of use cases that these guys are providing, and I look at the way they're trying to do it, this is why I get confident with Hedera, because like they're utilizing this network, but they're not just trying to be like, oh, it's HBAR, it's HBAR. It's like, hey, this is just the product we have created. Give it a go. They haven't got to explain it to be a crypto product. They haven't got to explain it to be HBAR. It's just try this out and see if you like it. And if you like it, continue to use it. And that's what is going to be what brings mass adoption ultimately, because not everybody is going to understand crypto within, let's even say, the next 3 to 5 years. There's people who like will be using crypto, but they won't even realize it. And that's what mass adoption is. It's just people being able to utilize something, but not having to fully understand it or be aware of it. So great video. It's on Hedera's profile, X profile, because they've reposted it from Janfinity. So feel free to have a look at this, guys. As I say, I think it's a good video. It's only 6 minutes and very worth the watch, to be honest with you, in my opinion. Thank you very much for watching this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Take care.